what's your sign? She replied a Capricorn. Asked her did she puff the lime? She like green like leprechauns. Asked me did I have a ride? Ain't got a fancy car, got an old look-alike. Why you showing in them ties? That's why you're walking around. Me and you, Miss Pretty Brown. It had to be destiny that got you out here with me. You puff on these palmetto trees. My game strong like Hercules. Her ass cheeks was hurting me. Poking out them black capris while we strolling down the street. By the store that used to be. Snatch it go, we called a taxi. Headed down to 52. What's your choice for the room? When the cab stopped, I said,
ain't got no money.
Then she paid the dude. She caught the room. I told her I left my wallet home in the debit too. Hit her with the winky loo. She said it was worth it, boo. Plus my dick's incredible. This is what a nigga doing.
Ain't got no money. Ain't got no money.
All she heard was this.
Ain't got no money.
And guess what else?
Ain't got no fancy
Man, all she
car.
heard was
Ain't got no money. Ain't got no money.
Man, all she heard was this.
Ain't got no money.
And guess what else, bitch?
Ain't got no fancy car.
Now I'm in the club, seen this girl, thick as fuck with a cup. She put it down, I picked it up. Yep, I drunk a liquor up. Looked across the bar, and I seen what I was looking for. I took a broad so fine, I probably even lick it up. Listen, ma, this your boy Lazy out for Carolina. Wouldn't mind spending time putting something in your mind. Or maybe I could take that time to take that crook up out your spine. She asked me for a glass of wine. Hit her with my favorite line.
Ain't got no money.
She said, what? I don't speak rewind, but you so fine. I'ma say this one more time.
Ain't got no money.
And guess what else?
Ain't got no fancy car.
She said that's alright, she puts a jag and tipsy off the drink she had. And she really need my help to make it back to the pad. We had the light off in a jag. She put her head up in my lap. Made your boy feel relaxed. This is how a nigga act when
Ain't got no money. Ain't got no money.
And all she heard was this.
Ain't got no money.
And guess what else?
Ain't got no fancy car.
Yeah.
Ain't got no money. Ain't got no money.
And all she heard was
Ain't got no money.
And guess what else?
Ain't got no fancy car.
Now I'm at the car show, seen this model taking pictures on the Volvo, sipping Hypno out the bottle. My game's in its fullest throttle till she say she like them ballers. That rolling cars equipped with drivers. Listen, mama,
Ain't got no fancy car.
but can you deal with a real nigga that pack a lot of shit with him? Stay with him through the grind. When he get on top, he still with you. My game nigga had a face froze up like a still pictures, and she remembered.
Ain't got no fancy car.
I'm like, whoa, mama, I'm unique. My game ain't like a whole lot of niggas that doing me, tricking like they globetrotters. I got enough dollars that'll help us roll out, but
Ain't got no fancy car.
she said that's really cool, I'm feeling you. Plus you looking kinda cute, but it's something I ain't telling you. I ain't got no money too, so I
How do rumors get started? It's started by the jealous people, and they get mad seeing something they had and somebody else is holding. They tell me that temptation is very hard to resist. But these wicked women, ooh, they just persist.
All right, welcome back to the show.
It's cute. But girl, I'm not
All right, we're going to read some of your posts in the chat on Spreaker.com here in a second, man. But I'm still taken aback about this Bobby Valentino thing, man. And from what I understand, it's like it's a trend in pop music today. That's a trend that I don't want to be down with. Oh, shit. My man Vince, or not Vince, Rough Buff in the chat on Spreaker.com. He says Nucci with a pecker is a no-no. Yeah, man. Skinny jeans, drinking lean all day, whack-ass mumble rappers, messing around with chicks with peckers. Father help us. The great Fest Manigo. I've told this story a couple times before. And my brother attested to this. The great Fest Manigo, which was a shop teacher at Berkeley High School for about 60 years. Back during my era, You know, the mid-'80s, late '80s. He was always saying, from what I understand, talking to my mama and my auntie and them, he used to say the same thing back in the '40s. We living in a time, Fessa. We are living in a time that an R&B dude, you know, all you got to do is be able to sing. Remember the great Eddie Murphy said that back in the day? All you got to do is sing, and you good. You Gucci. You can get pretty much any chick you want. And these guys, I guess singing ain't enough. And the normal noochie that they get, you know, being singers ain't enough. They want a damn little side bonus package of pecker. I saw somebody in the chat says maybe these guys want to mess with these dudes with Johnsons because they don't want to pay child support. What? Right. That's not enough reason, bro. 1986, man. Some of the popular sayings. I feel the need for speed. Tom Cruise and Anthony Edwards in Top Gun. I don't think I've ever seen the movie Top Gun. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. So 1986, I mean, I wouldn't have had any desire to go see Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise wasn't the name that he is today in 1986. I know the movie ended up being one of the biggest movies in Hollywood history, but I don't think I've ever seen the movie Top Gun. And I'm pretty sure that's one of those movies that doesn't translate till the day. It probably was filmed all old looking and shit. From, how about this? From the National Pork Board. Pork, the other white meat. Me and my oldest daughter, the one that every time I go down in the kitchen, she's drinking up all the damn Kool-Aid. We had a long discussion the other night, man, about becoming vegan and not eating meat at all. Now, when I stopped eating pork, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show on 2liveshootsradio.com, you should become a premium member, and you can hear this type of fun every single day at the DougStewartShow.com. But when I first stopped eating pork, man, it really wasn't that hard. Like, it was hard for a couple of months whenever I came downstairs at the house and my wife had cooked half a damn pound of bacon because bacon was my thing. But that really wasn't that hard. But not eating like a hamburger or a fish, anything with eyes, they say. Like, not eating meat at all, man, that's just tough. And she was telling me how she had been doing some reading and you can get your protein from eating these certain different foods or whatever. You don't necessarily have to have meat and how much better it is. I actually saw a video a couple of nights ago with this doctor, and the doctor was talking about how many diseases he's cured from people from just taking them off a meat diet. Like within a couple of weeks, they're healthier, like blood pressure and heart disease and all of that type of stuff, man, by just taking them off meat. I don't know, man. I ain't ready to take that damn plunge yet. Right, so the pork people started a damn national campaign back in '86, pork, the other white meat. And also this from Vicks came out. Vicks Nature Rub. What was that stuff called? Vicks. Oh, Vapor Rub, I believe. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV, which I still hear mentioned every once in a while on TV today. That's one of those sayings that kind of held on as well. So I got the top 10 movies from 1986. We'll give that out to you a little bit later. The phrase going postal is derived from a series of incidents from 1986 onward in which U.S. Postal Service workers shot and killed managers, fellow workers, and members of the police or general public in acts of mass murder. You remember that? You remember in 86, man? You was looking over your damn shoulder whenever you went to the post office? Yeah. In 86, man, like every other time you turned on the TV, like some disgruntled postal worker went back into their office and shot up the damn place. I'll just put it in the mailbox. I'm not even going to the damn post office. What else happened? Oh, also in 1986, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, 165,000 people paid Jim and Tammy Faye Baker $1,000 for a lifetime annual weekend pass at the New Heritage USA Christian Resort. You talk about taking your scam to the next level. The park went bankrupt after the IRS troubles that they had, and the donors got back $6.54 each. $1,000 was a lot of money just to give away to Tammy and Jim Baker back in 1986. I would guess that $1,000 is equal today to about, I don't know, $4,000, maybe even more. That was a lot of damn money for you to get scammed out of. And one last one before we read a couple of messages in the chat and work our way to hour number 3 of the Doug Stewart Show here on Spreaker.com. Marvel's first movie. I didn't realize this. Marvel got into the movie business in 1986. You know what Marvel's first movie that they put out was? And this will talk about the story that I'm about to tell you here in a second. You'll never guess. All of the great movies that Marvel has done, the Iron Man movies, the Avengers, the Captain Americas, the Spider-Mans, the Hulks, all of these great movies, the first movie that Marvel put out was Howard the Stinking Ass Duck. What? Like, what kind of focus group did they hire, man, to tell them that the first movie they should put out to represent their brand was Howard the Duck? It bombed at the box office. It cost an estimated $37 million and grossed under $38 million internationally, netting under $1 million it made a profit. Are you kidding me? But guess what? See how God worked? Marvel had went on and make, once again, many a tremendous of movies, man. Every Marvel movie that they put out, I go and see. So, yeah, I guess it was just meant to be. But they started off on the quote-unquote wrong foot. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, 404-822-5467 is the number to the show. 404-822-5467 is the number to the show. Jam from the Sunken Place. Can't take credit for this, but somebody said they blame all the drug dealers from our era, Doug, for the mumble rappers because y'all sold crack to this crack baby's mama. Might be some truth to that. Yeah, might be some truth to that. If you see that dude, I ain't trying to pick anybody out in particular, but this is the first person that comes to mind. If you see that dude, 21 Savage, I can see some drugs being in his parents' background. Right. I can see that. It's our fault. Nah, I'm not going to take blame for that. From LD, no cap, no NFL from the D. Good morning, sir. Says Sin, pause. You sound like Bobby Valentino. I don't know what Sensational said in the chat. From LD, Al, cats make too much money now to be drinking damn Kool-Aid. You might as well be eating bologna sandwiches. I do still eat beef bologna, sir. I swear, man, I don't think, and I would never say that we were poor growing up, man, but I look back at some of the things that I eat now, like just the other day, speaking of my daughter that's around here drinking up all the Kool-Aid and whatnot, that's one example right there. I still love a nice, cool glass of Kool-Aid with a lot of ice, but just the other day, my daughters looked at me side-eye. Let me tell you how bougie these little girls are. Just the other day, we fixing a couple of hot dogs, man, Saturday afternoon or something like that. We have no bread, no hot dog buns, and we had bread, so I didn't even think about it. We're going to eat hot dogs with the regular bread. My kids looked at me side-eye like they didn't even want to eat the hot dog if they didn't have a hot dog bun. What? We didn't have no damn hot dog. We didn't have a specialty type bread for no damn hot dog when I was growing up. Everything was just regular bread. And like all of the stuff that I eat, man, my kids just look at me with dismay, you know? Like we eat salmon and grits. I tell my wife I want her to make salmon and grits. She don't understand that. The kids don't understand that. Why would you put fish on grits? Well, that's what we ate. We ate all of this type of stuff. Ravioli, like little canned stuff or whatever. We ate all of that type of stuff. It's just crazy, man. From LD, yo, Howard the Duck was a comic and kids liked it. F your criticism, dog. Right. Whatever. That's why they was almost out of the damn movie making business was dumbass Howard the Duck.